Hello and welcome to Cities Skylines. I don't like how both those words are plural, which is why everybody calls it City Skylines. Anyway, I referenced this in the last Crash video, the one that was earlier today, from the perspective of watching this video. I'm not recording it on the same day, but I said that I've been playing this and I wanted to record it, so I am. As you can see the bottom right there, I do actually have all the DLC installed, which is why I started playing it again, because the last one came out. So I have After Dark, Snowfall, Art Deco, High Tech, Match Day, Natural Disasters, the radio stations, and Mass Transit. Mass Transit was the late new one on the PlayStation 4 edition. It's quite old on PC. We're quite far behind, but we're catching up. So yes, I have everything installed. So yeah. There's a lot of things I do like about this game. One of which is this. I can start a new game and have an old one at the same time. Every other game in the world has simply forgotten that ability to have multiple save files on a master race level shit in comparison to all the shit we've had before. And yet we can't have multiple save games. Except for in this one. So that's lovely. I can still play the game on my own. Anyway, yeah, we do have all the Snowfall maps, which I cannot play. I've tried it. I think my current save is actually on a Snowfall map, and I cannot do it. It is so difficult. I can't do the heating stuff. It just kills all the power, and then I run out of money because I spent it all on geothermal shit. So we're not going to be doing that one. Maybe it's a challenge. Because Mass Transit was a new one to come out, I am kind of looking to do essentially this map. Because it's got things like ferries and cable cars in, so I want to use those. But I don't really want to use this map exactly because, as you may notice down there, it does say swear for building 21%. There is nowhere to build, and there's no oil or ore, and there's very little farming area, which is not very good. Dust Bowl? No. It's probably got like piss or wind on it. It seems to be a recurring thing. It's got high build area, it's got like nowhere that has good wind. I want someone with like wind with rivers, a bit like that really. Or that could work well. Shoreline's a bit low though. I've got to think about this hard because if I fail I'm gonna have to restart. And I've had that happen a few times. You know, I think that's a good map. Right, now what the fuck are we gonna call this place? Right, literally any fucking word would be nice now. This. Gugenhiem. Heim? Screw it. We're calling it that, it's Gugenhiem. I'm having left-hand traffic because I'm English, and we like to do the weirdest way possible. Just think any fucking country that uses left-hand traffic isn't us. The only ones. Also, look at that load time. What the fuck, Far Cry? You're able to load a fucking simulation at a time you're able to load one fucking piece of the level. Seriously. Some games. Ah, windy. Go down. Balls that. Alright. So if you've not seen this game, it's a city builder. It's quite an advanced city builder. It's essentially what all SimCity should have been forever. It's like every city builder's perfect rendition. It's amazing. So to start with, we do need to construct a 2-lane road in order to unlock the one-way road, which I need. So we're going to do this in the most efficient way possible. And now we've unlocked that, and that, and we ain't unlocked anything highway, and a roundabout. And get rid of that. That's very loud in my ears. I must turn it down in game, that'll be bad. Sorry, turn down. Right. Now, there's two ways I know of really doing this. The first one is to essentially just build an avenue along here, and then connect the highway up like that. Just like straight onto it. The way that usually goes is it causes a massive amount of congestion and the whole thing falls apart quite later on in the game, and then you realise that you've cocked everything up and you thought it was doing so well. Or we go roundabout. which is a similar to this scenario, except uses a lot more space. So it's essentially, do I feel confident enough that I can fix the highway in time? And what avenue to use? We'll stick with 4 lane. I do like to just start with an avenue because they're like the bigger road, so if you upgrade it, it fucks everything up that you've upgraded it next to. It's easy just to start with it. I'll go straight to here. And then we'll fuck off over here a bit. No, we won't. We'll fuck over here a bit. That is fertile land right there. The light green shit. So we'll bring the town over this way to here. That cost me 3 grand. We have 66 left. I can't go straight. Oh, well, there we go. And we have to turn the pissing road around. There we go. So yes. Now this is where the best feature that was added in mass transit comes into play. I can fuck with the intersections. So, normally it would do that kind of thing. What I need to do really is... what was it? I worked out a way of making it work well and I can't remember it. Fuck it, we'll come back to it. But yeah, you can change intersections in this DLC, which is like the best feature. Like if you're in this game and you don't have mass transit, just get it. It adds so many useful things. You can make better roads and monorails. Right. How do we want this fucking thing to go? What I've done is I've brought that down too low. Back it up a bit. Maybe that'll work. Go over here. This game starts quite slow. It's not like, straight off the line, everything's happening at once. It's really slow to begin with, and then it all goes hectic, and then everything explodes from my experience. We'll go for 2 cells, and 1.5. 1.5 usually works quite well for me. Until everything goes wrong. So that's 1, 2. What? Why would that? What? Oh no, I'm just going crazy. I thought I wasn't lining up, probably it is. Oh god, I got it perfect length as well. What is that? Is that ever so slightly more than 2 cells? What the fuck is happening? 1, 2. Nope. Go on, 1. God's sake, I'm gonna get all OCD. Why is that longer? Oh, whatever, we'll just fucking roll with it. Right. Now, we need stuff. I need residential. Let's just select for this. If we do this, there we go. We just need commercial, which we'll put against the avenue, so it is basically just a sound barrier. Now, I didn't like having things outside of this, so I'm going to try and keep it in like this grid thing, and yes, I'm doing a grid because it's the easiest way of doing it, and I'll fuck up otherwise. It just makes my life harder if I don't. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, okay. Well, that's gonna be weird. This side, as you can see there on the river, this bit's flowing quite fast this way, whereas this river's just not flowing at all. However, it is just flowing out of here, so it should be fine to have a water pump here, because the pollution won't affect it. We're also going to need a sewage outflow over here, which makes my life difficult. And we're going to do a thing. Look at that, is my window. Good, good, it's always a pain in the ass when you don't have high wind. And then we bring this to here. 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 Bring it not that far, calm down. Wait, hang on, yeah. Not that far, because we don't have the district specialisation right yet. Right yet? Yet. Just yet. Right, there we go. We just stick a bit of industrial here. Just for the time being. It's always nice to have a little space in the middle, because it means you can have stuff built in the end. If you need a big thing in the middle, you don't have enough space, you're kind of fucked. Bring that to the road, go up, and then go back down, there we go. Over here, back here, all the way up. To here, and to here, and pating, and to here. And yeah, I know you don't need to do this little connection at the end, but I like to. It fucking around me the first time I tried it. I put this in a weird place. Really, just be like here. Which is another thing that no other city's builder has ever done, to my knowledge. There we go, 500 quid and I just moved it. That's all it takes. You don't need all this crazy fucking shit. You have to demolish it and then just rebuild it and waste a lot of money. No, you just move it. Why haven't other city builders done that? Huh? Huh? Where is it, huh? Oh, we have a wind turbine here. Yeah, here. Wait. Yeah, it's high wind then. I thought the rivers were in high wind, then that would be terrible. Because it would mean that all of the what I'm talking about, the advanced windmills, wind turbines, wouldn't work. Because they wouldn't work in water. Because logic. Also, I'm going to try and re-green. Also, we do have disasters. Just to put it out there, we do have disasters, and they are set to occur randomly. Quite low chance. But still a chance. Let's crank it up to 57. It currently costing $63, $123, $183. A house has been built. Alright, who is this? The strawberry residence. No one lives here. And he's instantly got a swimming pool. Well, fuck him. He's just trying to fucking show off, isn't he? Okay, we've got 2 children and 5 adults. I thought it was just 2 children, I couldn't see the adults. Just 2 children live in this town, that's it. That's all we were able to afford. Alright, come on, we need a bit of commercial so I can, you know, make the town connect to the fucking power. That'd be nice. Come on, do it please. Oh shit, this isn't working. Help. Everything's gone wrong. No, wait, no, we do it properly. It's like a road. And panic because you've done it wrong. On the wrong side of the road. Oh, can I have the road? There you go. Instantly done it. And we bring this right down to here, apparently, as far as I can go. Down to here. And to here. And then we try and work out a way of getting this fucking idiot to connect to power. I don't want to just like pour it across there because it's gonna cock up the entire town. Let's just wait and see what happens when these 2 build. Come on. No, it didn't work. It's gonna have to be like this. Come on, that's powered. You're powered. You're powered. Oh, this isn't connected, is it? Oh dear. Well, that'll work. There we go. Tiniest gap ever. It's not even a cell. And there we go, everything's now powered. Oh, thank God. Now what we need to do is get into the green and get to the first milestone and hope we don't lose all our money first. That's literally what this game's about. Not hitting 0. Oh no. I've just realised a massive cock up. Excuse me? No. No. You stop. No. You stop. You stop. And just for future reference, you stop. In order for me to have 2 cells, oh, it's 1.5, isn't it? Yeah, we're doing the 1.5 thing. Okay, that's fine. Because this otherwise would be where the thing would end up. So you'd end up with a 4-way junction, and they are bad. All they do is cause problems. That's all they can do. Especially when it's connected to a freaking highway. Right here. So we need 1 and a bit and a fuck. Just fuck everything. Okay, I'm gonna have to work this out. Let's do this. Okay, now they can only come straight out here. Or no, maybe maybe the other way. So they can go straight through out to the other side of the motorway. And now this one's a fucking traffic light zone. No, you. So I like this traffic light, the traffic configuration thing, because it allows you to sort of create priority. Because it allows this to have less priority than all of these. So these will go before all of this, which is always a useful thing to have. There is also just direct priority. It's like this priority road, and it's priority road. Make sure that it's going to the right places. Yep. Coolio. That is all workio. When workio Gaviosa. Gaviosa? Oh, fuck. I would make a reference about that, but I don't fucking know one. What the actual fuck is going on with that piece? There's like a million cells shorter. What the fuck is happening? There's literally like half fucking. What the fuck? It's because it's on a hill. Because it's on a hill, I just demolished someone's road essentially. Oops. So we have that there. And because commercial isn't in massive demand, we just give that all to that. And there's a fucking traffic thing. A traffic thing? Yes, this is to do with traffic. Just get rid of that and hope for the best. Let's just bring that back and hope for the best again. Do that. That'll be fine. For now. Before it all falls apart and everything stops working again. It does that a lot for me. I think the biggest city I've gotten was 35,000 people. You unlock monuments at 60. Monuments are these crazy things, they look amazing. But I've never experienced them because I've not gone to yes! Okay, that's that bit out of the way. From this point on, it's fucking easy. Well, easy, I suppose, you know, those quotation marks there. Cool, so we got taxes, loans, god, garbage, healthcare, education, and the medical clinic, the landfill site, and the elementary school. We are, of course, not going to be using the elementary school quite yet. We do need to district this fucker. We just need to give this fucker, you know, water. Humans apparently need it. I don't know why. You know, it's such a weird need to have. You just really need water. No, you don't. You're fine. And they always keel over backwards, and they just sort of die. No idea what that correlation could be, but whatever. What are we talking about? I like to be neat with this. I am not though. What the fuck am I doing? Right, we'll accept. This is where a mouse comes in handy. If you draw these little patterns, you get like a really fast way of doing it, because it just fills them in automatically at a certain point. Yeah, there we go. They also own this half of the junction. Cooper Park. Like fuck, you're called Cooper Park. Yeah, focus on that bastard. This is currently crappy. Industry. Crappy industry. I do want to just quickly check how that. There's like a little pop-up window, and I don't know if that records. I'll be back in a second. Okay, yeah, you don't get to see the keyboard that appears, but I do. So I can do this in stealth mode. What do we call this area? This is gonna be our main bit of the city. This is gonna be the main town in the city. It's very confusing. What can I name it after? I have no idea. My brain has just gone blank. It's one of those things of think of literally anything, and then your brain just goes, I don't know. Literally anything, man. No. Just call it this for now. Davetown. Davetown. There you go, it's Davetown now. Right. Now that I've called that Davetown, we're increasing the tax. 11% seems to work well. It's the point that they don't complain, but they give me all their money. That's very political of me to say that. And it also means, watch our current income. It's gone up 100, 150, 200, 260, 300, 350, 300 and whatever. You get the idea. It goes up a lot just by doing that. So it's well worth it. So what else do we need? A big lag spike. What do we do need a medical clinic. That's important. But we do also need a junkyard. Yeah. I've tabbed out, so I forgot everything I'm doing now. I think we're going to use a curvy little path here. We can bring it over to there. We can do it from here. Rear junctions are okay in my books. You know, it's just a straight fucking line, you know. There, straight line. Ooh. Are we likely to want to expand out this way? This is a bad idea. So that will block it, because to be able to move a what is it? A landfill site. I forgot what it's called. In order to move it, you actually need to empty it, which can take a bit of a while. So if we need it quite quickly, we won't be able to do it. We just got a new area unlocked, so we can buy a new area. That's always good, which is an amazing feature of this. Rather than just having like a big area or a little area, you get the same sized area, but you're able to expand it. So you get 2 kilometers squared, and you can expand it up to 8 times, which is really nice. What's next? We also got districts. I could have swore we had that already. I just did it. Policies, that's good. Second loan, district specializations, that's really good. And service policies. New services, emergency, police, and unique buildings. The unique buildings are quite cool. I'll go through it in a second. New industry specializations, forestry and agriculture. Now those are the ones that don't produce any fucking pollution. So I can just have agriculture, which is why I've built that area, specifically on agricultural plains. Agricultural plains. It's fertilised land. New policies, power usage, water usage, smoke detectors. New buildings, police station and firehouse. Now, the problem with this game is, as you unlock stuff, they start to complain that they need it. Yeah, they start to realise, wait a second, we don't have any fucking fire services around here, and they actually realise that, which is quite annoying. Anyway, just quickly, farming. It's now farming. As you see, this will all get demolished. This will all get demolished. This will all get demolished. Fuck off. Just say it. Yeah, good. Anyway, this will now all be rebuilt as lovely farms and stuff, and won't produce this shitty mycelium shit. Which is so shit I called it shit twice. Was it? I don't know what was in my way. It's a bit strange, but whatever. Right, well, I guess in that case we should probably build something else. Fire department. Well, it's really a toss-up. We can get. I can get all of them. All of them. How close can this get? There. There. There's a plan for this. Calm down. You're the big one, aren't you? That's annoying. You there. And then we get this. We unzone this area. You'll see why at the next milestone. I think it's the next milestone. You unlock 1,000. Yeah, next milestone. We'll be able to do some fun stuff. Which is where this game really shines. It's the point where this game just goes madly detailed and I go insane. Right, let's come up with a proper name for this time. Come on, brain. Berlin. Ski. Town. There we go, that's the Polinsky Town. Town. There we go. Right. Well, there we go, we've got a home now. And I can go around and do something fun. I can rename all of the buildings. So they're all identified uniquely. Which is an amazing feature. You can literally go around and you can literally name everything. I've got to spell it now. Ski. Firehouse. And Ski. Police station. But you can literally name everything. We have a catchy static person. That's a bicycle. It's now a tricycle. Give me a second to type it, it takes a while. It's now a tricycle. I could rename her dog. Like, this is the level of detail you get with this game, it's ridiculous. It's now Brian. Your dog's now called Brian, love. I can get a tiny bit low. I know on PC you can get mods that allow you to go right down. It's like ridiculously detailed even though it shouldn't actually be visible. I feel safe already. You don't feel shit. You're an AI. That sounds very mean and I don't know why. Where's this farming shite going? We go up to here. Have this not line up in the fucking slightest because I've used the wrong road. I'll just cut power. Oh, you idiot. No, stop it. Well, that doesn't line up even slightly, does it? Whatever. Let's just go with it. As long as it looks nice in the end, this is what matters. We need a bit more industry, so we'll deal with that. And I'm just going to put this here. A bit more. Let me give this a second, just to build up. And we'll pause it, because this isn't in the district, which means it's not agricultural. And that's very dangerous. I've had like a few instances where I've just let like massive pollution happen because I wasn't paying attention to the district. That's what these idiots want. They want residential, commercial. What's this empty space for if it's not for commercial? This is a commercial plot. If you want commercial, build it. There you go. And what about this one? No, you actually think of what job. And this one. What the fuck? Have you lost your wallet? I found a black leather wallet. Tell me a PM to get it back. I'm keeping it if you don't. way are my 10 rolls? My wallet now. Lightning! Lightning is quite scary in this game because it can set fire to things. It's utterly terrifying in the whole of things. Really. What am I doing? I'm just going to put another road in. Oh no, it's all gone wonky. Oh man. What the fuck is this? Fucking uneven shit. What the fuck is happening over here? It's not got water for one. Which apparently crops also need. I'm not personally too sure on that one. I imagine I just ran out of power, and yes, I've run out of power quite massively. Gonna need 2 for that. And that'll get me 32. Because it's more than I think it is every time. So eventually I will upgrade these wind turbines to be the advanced ones, and I'll dump them in the ocean essentially. Because then they're out of the way. And who cares when they're out of the way? Alright. Oh, it's not giving them fucking water level. What is it with the waterworks? They don't exist yet. That's your problem. It's not that the waterworks don't work, it's that they don't fucking exist. So you can't with any more modern than farming, well, it's horse and wagons. Hey, do you want food? That's a pretty obvious one to use, really. Yeah, I've got an idea that I usually use, and it usually dicks me over, but you can get like quays to flatten off the edge of this, like a concrete wall, and you can build things along the edge of the city. Along the edge of the city, along the edge of the coasts. It looks quite nice. Booyah! Right, what have we got? Landscaping, event policies. What? Oh, it's for the football. Parks and plazas, level 2 unique buildings, football. I was going to show you the unique buildings. They didn't. New policies, pet ban. Why would you ban pets? That's just stupid. Smoking ban. Yeah, right. Let's not go into that. Parks and recreation. Good, that's actually quite a useful one, because I tend to do for beauty and shit. It's good to get your cities growing. School's out. That just removes the need for school. So they just don't get educated, and then you get lower tier workers eventually. It can be useful. Subsidised use, come one, come all, and match security. Those 3 are all for football. So I can't be bothered to do. It's for the match day DLC, it's strange. New roads, paths, gravel, pavement and bicycle. Now these are amazing. These are the reason I left a gap around all my the police station and the fire station. And I'll show you why in a second. New canals, shallow, medium, deep, quay, that's the thing I was talking about. The flood wall, and wide canals. They're quite good. They allow you to make like what is it, ferry routes, but they do have a problem that they do tend to end up with flooding the city, or the opposite. In fact, they actually don't fill up at all. They're quite difficult to manage. New buildings, parks, and plazas, high school, more parks and plazas. The fresh water outlet, which allows you to dump water in an area, so you can like build a pond. It's quite fun. A biodome and a vertical farm. Those I quite like. The biodome and the vertical farm are quite nice. They're like, I think they start off as modular assets, both of them, but they're quite cool. So the unique buildings include landmarks. So for now there's only a limited amount because I can't see them all. But there's the Statue of Liberty, worth 210,000. She's utterly massive. We've got the Arc de Triomphe, 160,000. Brandenburg Gate, 195,000. The Eiffel Tower, 180,000. Less than the Brandenburg Gate, weird. And not substantially more than the Arc de Triomphe. Grand Central Terminal, Traffic Park, and Boat Museum. These 3 are all from mass transit. So you can unlock these by putting 7 inches of the cemetery. That's one's from public transport. And that one's a ferry depot. We've got a football. The football stadium. And we've just got like nice parks. These are all unique. You can only place one of each of these buildings in this category. So like the Statue of Shopping and Lazarette Plaza and stuff. And this one's from Natural Disasters, the Meteorite Park. You get this one when you have a meteor crash into the city. Which is you can trigger it, kind of breaks it. And you've got like Plaza of the Dead and stuff. And you unlock all of these permanently. Once you unlock them, they're unlocked permanently for every city. Which is why I've got some of them unlocked. Because I've already done their requirements. So in another city, but like this one, I need to fill 3 instances of a cemetery. Which I haven't done. Because the city usually falls apart at that point. Or I move over to crematoriums. Let's get the posh man. Now that seems ridiculously easy, I know what you're thinking. You can just change it down and then there you go, you got it. And you can just change it back up. It's not, you have to change it down to 4% on all of the tax rates, which like removes all your money. And then you have to survive 20 weeks. Which I don't think I can do. There's also a lot more, and there's all these modern ones. Including a space shuttle. Like television studio and stuff, and they're very nice. Nice enough in the fact that the modders got them into the game. Anyway, paths. Just... Get this properly now. Look at fucking that. Ain't that fucking beautiful? That is a proper stellar job right there. And in fact it merges with it, and you can get certain parts that merge as well. Like, I think this one does it. Can't really see it because it's not placed. This one has like... Is it this one? I don't know. This one. You see that the gravel path comes up there? If you connect the path to that, it will connect to it properly and it will extend out. It means you can like walk to the park on the back. So yes. Very fun game. You get very into it and then you spend all day playing it and then everything falls to crap and you explode. Or something, I wasn't really paying attention to that brief. Let's just extend out this district? I don't know what I'm talking about. Crappy industry. Oh wait, yeah. You ain't crappy industry anymore. You're... No, we just call it the Willow Farm. No, I didn't hit S. Oh yeah, farms. Wait, is that like that? Or like that? I never know. We'll go with this. Because I don't know. Anyway. Of course this place expanded fast. Yeah, oh, we've run out of power. We have actually run out of power, okay. So the problem is, the more of these I placed, the more expensive it is to get these. Because they're 12 grand each, these are 6 grand. But yeah, I don't get any money back if I delete these. Like if I don't know, I get money for them because it's brand new. But I don't get any money for that, as you can see there. Refund 4,500, nothing. So after a little while you cannot sell them. Which is a really annoying thing, because you basically lose 6 grand to be able to convert to the other ones. Which is nice, I guess. You also get crazy things. You can get the hydro power plant, which you can see there is a dam. And the dam, if I put that across, no, it won't work here. If I put this across here, it would actually drop one end and raise the other of the water level. And it would actually work as a hydro power plant, but they're also variable size. You can put them across any distance you want, really. I could put it across over there, I could put it across here. It wouldn't make a difference. So, yes, you can get lots of crazy stuff. Now, I can also go on more areas, I think. Yes. So what area would I like? What area has the best resources? I've got a lot of farm. I've not got any oil, but it's got a fair amount of farm. However, that farm, you can see there, is like right at the top there. That one is like on the coast and all around, basically. That's got a lot of trees on it. What's mine got? Trees and farm. This one I could, is that just oh, it's not. It's not just an island, but, well, what are we most likely to need? I'm really feeling this one over here. Because this one over here has a connection to the highway, which eventually I could turn into a T-junction. And I could just have like an extra connection out there. That one could be quite good, and I do like farms. Farms are quite good. Are you out of power again? Fucking hell. So I'm not using coal power plants. I don't want pollution. Because it's a pain in the ass to deal with eventually. What the fuck happened to this cable? What the fuck? Alright. I'll check how long I've been recording for, and oh my god, are you taking the piss? Fuck, why? So why are we building up that? That's wrong. This way's like really low wind. Why the fuck am I building over here? Idiot. What the fuck is happening? 32, where are you getting this power need from? Right, there we go, we're ahead. What's this as they complain? Go on, I dare you. I fucking dare you. There you go, it goes back down there. No, I might actually just put the fucking policy on this area. The power usage one. So I don't know what the fuck they're using. But I don't think it's good for us. Alright, well I'm gonna check quickly how long I've been recording. And then I'll decide what the fuck I'm doing. Yeah, it's been around a good 40 minutes. So I think we're going to end this here. We've got a nice city going. We've got Flinsky and Willow. This nice big flat area. We'll deal with that next time because we can plant trees. There's got rocks down, including apparently Ayers Rock right here. You can do canals and all sorts of shit. I'll probably end up doing a lot of stuff. Like, I like doing a series on this because it means I can look back and then see what complete different place this was. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I should have an idea. This river is flowing. This bit isn't. So if I were to put like a canal coming off up here, going around, and then coming back down here, I could like make this river flow. Yeah, it could be an idea. Could make a forced river flow. Yes. What is a city going to build a school its own? Would you idiots grow the fuck up? Wait, what? Let's not question it. Yes. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This video is going out with Crash, and it will probably always go out with Crash. So, yeah. If you're expecting that, it'll be in 2 days, probably. Anyway, yes, thank you very much, and goodbye.